time for some geeky news. So, on Friday... Was that our geeky news theme song?
Yeah, I just made it up right now.
It was amazing.
It's time for geeky news. Dun 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 dun. Over to you, Jeff.
Oh, thank you, Nicole. This just in, not really because it came out on Friday, but the Star Wars Episode 7 trailer, teaser trailer, debuted on Friday. And so, actually, as I just went to the one site, over almost 41 million people have watched on the one site I was looking at already. I'm sure other places, many millions more. So,
like my house.
Like millions of people came to your house to watch it.
It was crazy. It was like Halloween all over again.
Right, because they're like, we can't get this anywhere else except Sean's place.
Except on Sean's fireplace. The thing I'm the most excited about is like a return to like the lived-in look of the original trilogy, where it's not CGI and so bright and sparkly. Everything's like super dusty and gross. And then also a broadsword lightsaber.
What I loved about it, and by the way, I got like super excited watching this. Like, I've said this on social media, but it made me feel like
I mean, I wasn't supposed to say anything. I'm really sorry.
I did actually. Yep. Every time I watch it, I peed my pants.
100% milk.
Oh, God.
Oh my God.
That's something else, Sean. I love that it made me feel like a kid watching the original trilogy because, Sean, I think you're right. It felt very much like it had a lot of the feel of that first trilogy, right? And I love that, and that was awesome. What I also thought was cool is that there was also shots like with the stormtroopers in the carrier of like a grittier kind of feel. So I think it's what the coolest Abrams is keeping the feel of the original, but he's also bringing his own take to it, you know, which I like a lot. I thought that was awesome.
The shot on the carrier was also really cool because it was reminiscent of Clone Wars, seeing the deployment of troops. I thought that was pretty awesome.
I really liked the new trailer, but the part of it that like completely blew the rest of it out of the water was seeing the Millennium Falcon again, because I absolutely love Han Solo and I love the Millennium Falcon. And I mean, I love Star Wars a lot, and that's like, that part of the story is my favorite part of the story. So seeing the Millennium Falcon again was just like, yay! I used to have a car called that, actually.
The Millennium Falcon.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Amy, I'm totally with you.
Yep.
The two parts that got me most.
Board in the back.
No way, did it?
Yeah, no, it had like swivel seats and a chest board and it had like a little turret thing where you could like look out. I'm not even kidding, okay?
Oh. I was like, this is the greatest car ever. You called the broadsword lightsaber.
Oh, so awesome.
Which now let me ask you this.
I have problems.
Cool. Well, it's kind of cool because I've never seen that before. But I'm trying to figure out how are they going to use those little edges of it that comes out. Like, what use would that have?
But that's also in the books, right? Like, they have them in the books.
I don't know. I didn't think so, but maybe they do.
Yeah, well, that's...
So in the extended universe, like, it goes way beyond just the traditional design. In the extended universe, there's literally a lightsaber whip. Yeah, like that is canonically a thing, which is you've got like if everyone remembers Darth Maul's twin blade, you've got far more ridiculous versions of the same thing where it had an S bend in the middle, and there's actually a huge amount of stuff if you're looking into the books of modified blades and tons of different things you can do. So actually, all things considered, I'm feeling that the broadsword lightsaber is pretty tame. Also, if we can like see Jeff's camera, you can see the poster for A New Hope in the background.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you can clearly see that Luke is holding a broadsword lightsaber right there. Like, it's clearly already been done.
Oh, I did. Well, you know what? I never even thought of it that way. Well,
wow, you're right. What a nerd.
No, man, Alistair, yeah, he just took us to school.
That's amazing.
But my thing is, what purpose does that have, the way it showed in the trailer, except chopping your own hand off?
No, you're not going to chop your own hand off. I'm going to say this because I thought of it instantly. If you're a friggin' Jedi or Sith, you think you're going to tell me that you can't, like, with your powers, control your own sword and not cut your hand off? It's like the least possible. It's like dunking a cookie to them. Like, oh, let me dunk a cookie in some milk.
I want to know, though, what is the purpose of the broadsword part of the lightsaber?
It's freaking badass. That's all that matters.
Okay. No, besides looking cool, because that's not good enough just to look cool.
Okay, fine.
Help us out.
Listen, as an extended guard, it protects the hand, which we know that people in this trilogy lose hands when they're wearing black.
Well, that is true. You're right.
We finally figured out after the South Africa World Cup where all the Jabulani soccer balls went to. Right at the very beginning, one of the opening shots.
The robot guy.
Yeah, it's like the leftover Adidas soccer balls from the World Cup.
It is actually. You're 100% right. That's exactly what that is.
Alistair's like, you're 100% right on that, 100% wrong on video game platforms.
Yes.
I didn't. He's right. I was wrong. I just threw it out there because I like them.